Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're digging into the key ideas from Coach Ed Padalecki's Break the Barrier.
Yeah, our mission here is pretty focused. Give you high performers, business pros, coaches, athletes, some, well, practical ways to push past your current limits.
Exactly. And Coach P's central idea is that your real, maybe even infinite potential is waiting right outside your comfort zone.
And it's really interesting how Coach Padalecki points out that most of us, even with big goals, kind of stick to what's familiar.
We do, don't we?
Yeah, it's because stepping out brings up negative stuff, pain, fear, doubt, anxiety. It's natural to want to avoid that.
Right. But Coach Padalecki flips that completely. He says that discomfort, it's not a stop sign. It's actually a signal for growth.
A signal, I like that.
And he highlights a specific tool for this, one he picked up from, I believe, the Stutz documentary in the book The Tools. It's called Reverse Your Desire.
Ah, yes, reverse your desire. From Phil Stutz and Barry Michaels, Coach P emphasizes this because, well, instead of pulling back when things get uncomfortable, you consciously lean into it.
Lean into the discomfort.
Exactly. Stutz and Michaels argue that trying to dodge pain actually makes it worse in the long run. But if you sort of meet it head on, it can lose its power over you.
Okay, so how does Coach Padalecki suggest we actually do that? Leaning in sounds good, but
He makes it very concrete. He suggests literally or even just mentally shouting things like, "Bring it on!"
seriously, bring it on!
Yeah, or "I love pain. Pain sets me free." It sounds intense, I know.
It really does.
But the point is to actively break that automatic negative reaction we have to discomfort, to start, reframing it, seeing it differently.
Okay, so it's about rewiring that response.
Precisely. And if you connect this back to what Coach Padalecki talks about in Peak Performance today, this isn't just about, pointless suffering.
Right, it has a purpose.
Yes. It's recognizing that real growth, genuine transformation, well, it means challenging where you are right now, being comfortable and making huge leaps. They don't often happen together.
That makes sense. So think about how this applies directly to, say, our listeners. Maybe that really tough conversation you need to have.
Or that massive project that just feels completely overwhelming.
Yeah, or a bold decision that feels, frankly, a bit scary. Those moments of unease.
Those are the cues. That feeling as the signal Coach P is talking about. It's often the very resistance you need push against to get to that next level.
So you meet the resistance head on instead of dodging it.
You got it. You're not just putting up with it. You're actually using it, leveraging it to move forward.
Okay, so then Coach Padalecki lays down a challenge for everyone listening.
He does. Identify just one thing, one area where you know you're holding back because it feels uncomfortable.
Something you've been avoiding because of that doubt or fear.
Exactly that. And then just take one small step towards it.
And when that resistance pops up, which it probably will,
Try it mentally, or hey, if you're alone, maybe even out loud, that bring it on. Or pain sets me free.
see if changing how you think about the discomfort actually changes the game. See if it unlocks what Coach P calls the infinite potential zone.
Which is really just that space of possibility, right? The potential that opens up when you stop letting those self-imposed limits hold you back.
So the core insight here, whether you're in business, coaching, sports, it's about actively embracing discomfort.
Right. Using this reverse your desire idea isn't just a coping mechanism. Coach Ed Padalecki sees it as a fundamental strategy.
A strategy for peak performance, for actually tapping into that boundless potential he talks about.
Kind of a setup better.
So we'll leave you with Coach Padalecki's very direct advice on this. Choose your hard, embrace the suck.
And maybe a final thought to chew on. What's one discomfort you're facing right now? Just one. How could consciously reframing that feeling, maybe even with a quiet, bring it on, in your head, how could that immediately change how you approach it and maybe even change the outcome?